So in '65, January, there's an article about Oak Island. And I turned the first page and I was lost.
Oak Island, a place that has been haunting people for the past 200 years. It is said that a priceless treasure is hidden there. Perhaps pirate's gold, a secret document, or even the Holy Grail. Many people have devoted their lives to digging this island, but the real truth has never been revealed. Until now. What happened in 2025 surprised everyone. Something was found that no one had even imagined. A mysterious precious gem, a network of old tunnels, and something that blew the team's mind. Are all these proofs that a rich man had visited there centuries ago? Or are these signs of a secret mission? In the video, we will show the real evidence that was hidden till now. Secrets buried under the soil, tunnels hidden underwater, and a twist that will force you to doubt the whole story. So, was the treasure of Oak Island really found? Or is this just another game of the puzzle that has been driving people crazy for years? To know the whole truth, do watch the video. I swear, it will be difficult to take your eyes off it till the last minute. And if you're into real mysteries, forgotten history, and mind-blowing discoveries, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the adventure. Oak Island origin, where it is and why it is famous. Near Nova Scotia, Canada, there is a small island in the middle of the ocean. Oak Island. It looks like a normal, quiet place covered with trees, but the secret hidden beneath it has driven treasure hunters from all over the world crazy. This island has been associated with a treasure story for the last 200 years, and people consider it one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the world. It all started in the late 1700s, when some boys went for a walk on Oak Island. One of them was Daniel McGinnis, who saw a round hole in the ground between the trees, exactly as if someone had buried something there. He saw that the ground had sunk a little, and some strange pieces of wood were lying nearby. Only one thought came to his mind. Something is definitely hidden here. Daniel called his friends and started digging. After digging a little, they found a layer of wood, then another layer of wood as they went deeper, and then another. Every 10 feet, a new layer was found, as if someone had buried something very thoughtfully. This pit was later named the Money Pit. Since then, this place has been dug again and again, but the truth has never been fully revealed. Some people found coins, some found strange marks on the stones, and some found structures like tunnels. The most special thing about this island is that every time it seems that the treasure is about to be found, something strange happens, like the pit suddenly fills up with water, or the digging machines break down. People have even believed that there is a curse on this place. Oak Island is not just an island. It is a mystery, a puzzle that took a century to solve. But the answers are still incomplete. Is there really any treasure there? Or is this all a big trick? This is where the story begins that still draws people to this island. And the discovery in 2025 has taken this mystery to another level. Rumors and stories, pirates, Templars, and Grail. There are more stories and rumors about Oak Island than excavations. Everyone has a theory, and many of them are so exciting that they sound like the script of a Hollywood movie. Some people believe that pirates hid treasure here, while others say that this place is associated with a mysterious organization like the Knights Templar. The most famous name is Captain Kidd. He was a dangerous pirate who was active in the 1600s. Rumors say that he looted billions of rupees and hid it somewhere, and Oak Island could have been the perfect place for him. Looking at the pits and tunnels there, it seems that this was not the work of an ordinary man. Another, even more mysterious theory is about the Knights Templar. This was a medieval Christian warrior organization which had immense wealth and secrets. It is said that when his power started to wane, he hid his treasure. And some believe that the treasure is buried under Oak Island. And it doesn't stop there. Some theories even say that the Holy Grail, the cup from which Jesus drank his last drink, is also hidden there. Some even say that Shakespeare's original manuscripts are hidden there. Imagine, if this turns out to be true, it will not just be a treasure, but the biggest mystery in history. The Freemasons, a secret society accused of many conspiracies and secret plans, have also been linked to Oak Island. They are also said to have used the island to hide treasure, and the intricate tunnels like the Money Pit are the result of their engineering. So the question is, are all these stories just rumors? Or is there some truth behind them? No one has ever been able to say for sure which theory is correct. But one thing is certain. Oak Island is not just a treasure hunt, it is a living story that blends history, mystery, and adventure. And now that some shocking clues have been found in 2025, were these stories not just stories, but reality? Excavation of the last 200 years, blood, sweat, and bankruptcy. The mystery of Oak Island is as deep as the story of its excavation. In the last 200 years, dozens of people have spent their entire lives turning the soil of this island. But what did they get in return? Just fatigue, betrayal, and sometimes even death. The first digging team was the Onslow Company, who started digging the Money Pit in the early 1800s. They were surprised to see layers of wood found every 10 feet. But as soon as they reached 90 feet down, the pit suddenly filled with seawater. They did not understand anything, but later it was found out that someone had already laid a flood trap there. Seawater came to the pit through tunnels. After that, many more excavations were done. Different companies invested millions of dollars. Truro Company, then Restall family, and then many private investors. But every time either the excavation had to be stopped or some accident happened. The most tragic incident happened in 1965. A man named Robert Restall, who was digging with his family on Oak Island, fell into a pit. The pit was filled with poisonous gas, and 3 more people who went to rescue him also died in it. 4 lives were lost in a single day. This accident shook the whole world, and it did not stop. During the digging, the machines kept breaking down, the tunnels collapsed, and the pits filled with water. It seemed that the island itself was trying to protect its secret. In total, more than $100 million, about 800 crore rupees, has been spent on this island so far. But the real treasure has not been found by anyone till date. Many people went bankrupt, many quit their jobs, and some even lost their lives, just in the hope that maybe some clues would be found in the next digging. The digging on Oak Island is the story of an obsession that goes beyond logic. People know there is danger, know they will find nothing, but they keep digging anyway, because every time they find some small clue that keeps hope alive. Will a new discovery in 2025 make this bloody battle worthwhile? Entry of modern technology. When the show The Curse of Oak Island was made, the story of digging Oak Island had stopped several times. Deaths, accidents, and disappointments were there at every step. But then 2 brothers came with a new hope, Rick and Marty Legina. Rick was a postal worker and Marty was an energy businessman. Both were obsessed with the mystery of Oak Island since childhood. When Rick read about this island in an old magazine, this place settled in his heart. In 2006, Marty bought a stake in Oak Island, and then a new beginning began. this time with science and technology. A few years later, the History Channel turned their search into a TV show, The Curse of Oak Island. The first episode of the show came in 2014, and overnight, the name of Oak Island started resonating around the world again. But this time, science, data, and modern machines were relied on, not just rumors. Now, digging was not done only with a shovel and spade. Ground-penetrating radar, IGPR, was used to scan what was under the ground. Sonar technology was used to discover structures hidden underwater. Borehole drilling was used to take out soil and rocks from small places up to 100 feet below, and their samples were tested. In every season, Rick and Marty would dig with new hopes, and each time they would find something that would lead them to the next clue. Old nails, strange marks on stones, metal pieces, and even a mysterious cross that matched the Templar theory. A team of many experts joined the show: geologists, archaeologists, historians, and even metal detector professionals. Everyone was trying to solve this mystery in their own way. And the most special thing about the show was that every time it seemed that the treasure would be found now, but it would remain just one step away. This suspense and this unfulfilled hope kept making the show more interesting. Rick Lagina often says, "We want to understand the path that leads to the treasure more than the treasure itself." So now that in 2025, he has found something that has even experts stunned. Has the path finally led to the treasure? The biggest discovery of 2025, tunnels, gems, and secret boxes 200 years, had passed digging on Oak Island. Every discovery raised a new hope, and then remained incomplete. But in 2025, what was found at a place called Lot 5 shook the entire team. Lot 5 was a part that had not been looked at very carefully before. But a few months ago, ground-penetrating radar showed a strange pattern under the ground there. A line-like structure that indicated a hidden tunnel. The team started digging, and as the soil was removed, the secrets started to unfold. In a few days, they found a tunnel-like structure made of stones. But this was not a natural cave. Its walls were even and orderly, as if an engineer had planned and built it centuries ago. And then, in a corner of that tunnel, they saw something shiny. A precious gemstone, which was small in size, but its cutting and shine clearly indicated that it must have been part of some royal treasure. The team was still trying to understand that gemstone when they found a metallic crate inside the soil. This was no ordinary box. Its lid was closed, and there was a strange black mark on it, which many people are considering as papal insignia or the seal of the Knights Templar. When this box was taken out, the team immediately called the experts. The box was lead-lined, that is, its walls were covered with a layer of lead from inside. Just like special and sensitive things are kept to protect them from radiation or damage. And the most mysterious thing, an old smell came from inside the box, like a place closed for centuries. But what was in it? The team did not reveal immediately. It was only said, "What we have found can rewrite the history of Oak Island." Some leaked reports claim that the box contains not gold, but a treasure of history, perhaps an object belonging to a pope or an ancient scroll that could change the entire timeline. Now the question is this the proof the world has been waiting for? Is the biggest secret of Oak Island finally about to be revealed? Scientific testing, carbon dating, and lab reports. When that mysterious box and gems were found during the excavation of Oak Island in 2025, the first question that arose was, how old are these things? Just guessing was no longer enough. Now it was time for scientific investigation: carbon dating, lab testing, and chemical analysis. The first thing to be tested was the shiny gem that was found inside the tunnel. Initial reports revealed that it was not just precious, but extremely rare. Its cutting and polishing met the European royal standard, meaning it was not a gem that any common man would have. When its chemical composition was tested, it was found that it contained trace elements that are found in the mountainous regions of southern France or Italy. That means the origin of the gem was linked to Europe, and that too somewhere with the Newebs, or the big people of the church. Then came the talk of that metallic crate, which was covered with a layer of lead. X-ray scans, UV testing, and sample analysis were conducted to investigate the findings. A metal plate and some paper-like fragments were also found inside the box, which were carefully taken to an ultra-low humidity lab. Carbon dating produced surprising results. The material was dated to around 1200 and 1300 AD. That means it was a Middle Ages treasure, and the symbol on the metal matched old Templar or papal documents in the Vatican archives. Lab reports also revealed that a very light organic residue was found inside the box, which may have been used in the packaging of a relic. DNA testing also revealed some organic elements that contained traces of European ancestry, specifically markers similar to those of the Southern European nobility. Another surprising data was that the sealing technique of the box resembled the methods of a secret religious organization, such as the Freemasons or the Knights Templar. So did a king, pope, or a mysterious society really hide their treasure on Oak Island? Were these gems and documents symbols of religious or political power and not just wealth? Scientists say that what has been found is just the beginning. And now the question is not just whether the treasure was found or not. Now the question is, why was this treasure hidden from the world? Linked to history, who could have brought this treasure here? What was found on Oak Island was no ordinary thing. Neither those gems, nor those tunnels, nor that mysterious metal box. But the question is, who brought such a valuable treasure there? And why was it hidden? The first and most convincing theory comes from the French or British royal families. In the 1600s and 1700s, the area of Nova Scotia was sometimes under the control of France, and sometimes of England. At that time, wars, political intrigues, and religious conflicts were at their peak in Europe. It is believed that some royals hid their treasure away from the eyes of the world to protect it from enemies. And a deserted island like Oak Island was the perfect place for this. Some historians believe that the treasure may be related to King Louis XVI or the British royal family, especially when the time came for his fall from power. It is possible that some faithful soldiers secretly loaded that treasure on a sea ship and sent it to Oak Island hidden. Another theory involves secret societies, like the Freemasons or the Knights Templar. These organizations have been considered mysterious for centuries, associated with power, secret knowledge, and wealth. The network of tunnels found on Oak Island and the symbols found there bear a strong resemblance to Templar and Freemason designs. It is said that when the Templars were being exterminated from Europe, they hid the Holy Grail, ancient scrolls and precious relics, and Oak Island is believed to be their final destination. Another theory that is very interesting is about Spanish ships. In the 1500s, the Spanish Armada and their treasure fleets often returned to Europe with gold from South America. But some ships disappeared at sea, and the sea route near Oak Island also connects to that route. Could it be that due to a storm or a secret mission, those ships stopped here and left after hiding their treasure? And it is also possible. All three of these theories are true in some form or another. This means that Oak Island may have been used as a safe house by different groups at different times. But one thing is certain. Whoever brought this treasure was not just hiding wealth. He was also hiding history, power, and perhaps a deep secret. Now that the discoveries of 2025 have begun to unveil this history, the question arises, is someone trying to stop us the closer we get to the truth? Conspiracy or government's hand? The mystery of Oak Island is much deeper than the depth of its excavation. And when that tunnel, gems, and mysterious box were found during the excavation in 2025, from then on, some strange incidents also started, which raised questions. Is any truth being hidden? Is any government or powerful institution working behind this mystery? First of all, know that conspiracy theories about Oak Island are nothing new. In the last several decades, many experts have claimed that whenever a big clue is found in the excavation, something happens which stops the work. Suddenly, funding ends, government orders come, or legal hassles related to land start. Something similar happened after the 2025 discovery. As soon as the excavation team found that box and tunnels, within a few weeks, some documents were confiscated, and access to the site was limited. Many people say that government vehicles were also seen there, some of which had no records. Not only this, the inner contents of the box that was found were never fully revealed. The History Channel team also said only that research is going on this, but full information was not given. Many people believe that perhaps there was some secret in that box which should not be revealed to the world. Some theories even said that what was found on Oak Island could not be just treasure, but some dangerous truth, like secrets related to ancient religions or such documents that can shake the foundations of today's world powers. And in such a situation, the question arises, are governments, churches, or secret organizations suppressing this secret? Is that why some invisible forces become active after every discovery? Some whistleblowers have claimed that satellite surveillance is being done on Oak Island. Some photos were leaked online, which were quickly taken down, and the account of whoever posted them disappeared. So now the question is the mystery of Oak Island an ancient puzzle, or a controlled secret that only a select few know? And if someone is really hiding it, then why? Is it a real treasure or a distraction? Everything that has happened on Oak Island so far sounds like something straight out of a movie. Tunnels, gems, a secret box, government interference, and scientific reports. But amid all these questions and theories, one question keeps coming up. Is there really a treasure on Oak Island? Or is it all just a distraction? To be honest, many people suspect that whatever has been discovered on Oak Island is too perfect, as if someone has deliberately built the tunnels, placed the box, and engraved a strange symbol on it so that people don't think about anything else and just keep running after the treasure. Some historians believe that Oak Island is actually a smokescreen, that is, a mystery that is being spread to hide the real secret. Perhaps another treasure or another site that has been completely ignored. On the other hand, some people also say that this whole matter has become a drama of television and showbiz. History Channel's series The Curse of Oak Island has been running for years, but till now no concrete evidence has been shown that clearly says that the treasure has been found. Is it all a game of TRP? But on the other hand, there are people who say that every clue tells something. The things that have been found over the years, like old nails, metal pieces, crosses, maps, gems, cannot be part of a fake story. It is possible that the treasure is still there, just hidden very deep, or it is so sacred and sensitive that it cannot be made public. And then comes the biggest psychological aspect: hope. Oak Island is no longer just a place. It has become a sense of hope, excitement, and mystery for millions of people. Perhaps it is with this hope that the diggers return every time, thinking that this time the truth will come out. So is there really a secret hidden on Oak Island? Or are we all just part of a well-written puzzle? You have to decide. Conclusion: is the mystery of Oak Island really solved? So as we reach the final twist of this entire story, the question remains: is the mystery of Oak Island really solved? What the 2025 excavations revealed was never seen before: a network of tunnels, priceless gems, and a mysterious box that shook the pages of history. From carbon dating to DNA tests, everyone declared this discovery to be real and authentic. Some experts even said that this is not a treasure, but a legacy of history. But does this end the whole story? Probably not. Oak Island has always been not just a story of treasure. It has been a mystery, a puzzle, and a story of human obsession. Every discovery has raised a new question, and the 2025 discovery is no exception. The tunnels were found. But where do they end? The box was found. But was it alone? The gem was found. But is it the key to something bigger? And the biggest question of all: why did someone put in so much effort to hide all this? Some people believe that the mystery of Oak Island is now solved, and that the discovery made is the real closure. But many believe that this was just a cover. The real mystery is still buried somewhere deep under the ground. Another truth is that we may never find some answers. Some secrets are so old and so carefully hidden that they themselves turn into dust. But human curiosity does not stop there. People like Rick and Marty Lagina teach us this: that treasure is not just gold and silver. Treasure is the passion that forces us to move forward. Treasure is the questions that live longer than the answers. So, is the mystery of Oak Island solved? Maybe yes, and maybe no. But one thing is for sure: this story is not over yet. And whenever a new clue is found underground, we will stand there again, with questions, with hopes. Because Oak Island isn't just a place, it's a mission, a journey, a warning, and a calling. If you found this journey exciting, then do subscribe, because the next story could be even more surprising than the previous one.